am also grateful that I am out as well. Let me just also put a reminder out there, leave positive comments only. Those will be the only comments that are allowed to stay. But I'm very grateful that I'm out. When I would go home for my breaks, I didn't have anybody. I didn't have a nurturing mom. She also was prior military, so she was emotionally unavailable. But due to her childhood and every other excuse in the book that she can come up with, she just was a bad mom overall. Like, she was not my real mother, but still, she just failed completely. Didn't even try. Zero effort. Not a C minus, just an F completely. And I remember the day that I was going to get shipped off, and my grandma told me, like, your mom cried this morning. And I was like, why? She abused me this whole time I've been living with her. She literally blocked my college experience. So this is why I'm taking the route that I'm taking. She's only crying because she's losing her source of supply. She's only crying because she knows once I get away from her, I'm not going to come back to her. She's only crying because she knows that her image is going to be exposed, because she would be posting on Facebook old pictures of us. Mind you, it doesn't take rocket science to put two and two together. If she doesn't have an updated picture of me or us together, because I don't talk to her. And like, when I got accepted into the military, she posted me on Facebook saying how she was so proud of me. Whole time, I literally joined the military to take this route away from you. Let me tell you how manipulative parents intentionally, how they are. They will try to portray the image that they are there for you and that they care for you. So if anytime you get in trouble, they will try to make it seem like the reason why they used to punish you and mistreat you is because you were a bad kid. Mind you, nobody wakes up screaming and just decides to be bad out the blue. Nobody. Only way that parents were able to get away with that is because they were teaming up with other parents that chose to not take accountability and chose to not heal. So they rather try to make the child the scapegoat. And that's exactly what I was dealing with. When I would go home, I would go to my grandma and I would cry to her and tell her, like, I just don't have my mom there. Like, she's not there for me. Like, you knew who I was when you was in. Like, wasn't spending time with me. She was so guilty because of all the abuse she had done to me growing up, that when I would go shopping, like, I would call her, ask her, I'm in the mall, like, hey, you want something Gucci? You want Prada? Like, what you want? You want Louis Vuitton? Whatever you want, I'll get it for you. Did I know she used to be so guilty? She used to be like, nah, you don't gotta buy me nothing. Guilt will eat a person up so much that they can't even watch you win in peace. And also, when you're winning, they're so guilty that they can't even accept when you get them a handout. Because it's just all over their face. I had this Jezebel friend who used to hunch, fuck, suck, anything that looked my way. He could blink my way. He could ask me for my number. I could go to her and tell her, hey, I'm thinking about, I like that guy a little bit. And not even fully into a relationship with the guy, never slept with the guy. Here she go all up on his face, trying to do this, trying to do that. Just a Jezebel, just pathetic and a low life. So grateful that she's not in my life anymore. And I was only friends with her because my mom was friends with her mom and used to make us be friends with each other. Now that I'm not in that predicament anymore, I'm so grateful that I'm able to, like, stay away. Like, even I never want you in my life again. Like, never, girl, never. And it's so funny when you cut a person off, they'll try to act like they cut you off. I remember her mom came to try to talk to me and she was like, yeah, y'all need to make up. And I was like, nah, I'm grown now. All the shit used to do when we was little, because her mom used to also abuse me and beat on me, but my mom never hit her kids. My mom was the type to never beat on anybody else kids in the family, but she let all the people in the family try to abuse me in whatever way. They didn't really whoop me as much, but that one, she did. Like, she would put her hands on me as if I was her child, even when her child would go and lie on me. So the fact that when I get grown, you think I would still want to be next to you? No, I do not. People want to be next to you so they can be seen in your life. So they could try to use the pictures and post and act like y'all have a good relationship, and also try to act like that when stuff go bad in your life, it's because you're the wrong one. When I had finally cut her off that last time, she literally told her mom that I just acted out. Basically was trying to say, yeah, since she came back from the military, she crazy. She just go off out of the blue. Like, I haven't been to war, bitch. I do not be doing no erotic shit like that. Tell your mom you couldn't keep your vagina to yourself and I no longer want you as my friend, and you're cut off, and that's for good. Eternity. Like, bitch, every lifetime. Like, I'm not even coming back after this lifetime, but it's just the fact of, like, I'm done with you. And it gets to the point to where when you're going through a system that already don't care about you. You want support. You don't want friends who trying to make you look bad, who trying to act like that's your whole personality. Bitch, I've been in the military 2 weeks and you talking about that's the reason why I'm crazy. Like, bye. So I'm very grateful that I'm out because I've been able to reclaim my power back. I've been able to restore my image. I am the weapon that prospered. I kept asking God, like, why are you choosing me to go through this? And God was like, because you're my strongest soldier. Literally,